Yes, hello students. As we have completed our second chapter with thoughts and everything, now let's do with the revision of second chapter, and after that we will go with the revision of chapter 1 as your assessments are coming nearby. Okay, let's see the revision work for today. Convert into mixed fraction. Okay, so we are having question as 47 upon 5. We have to convert it into mixed fraction. So how you will do? You all know that when we have to convert it into mixed fraction, so what we will do? We have to divide 47 up by 5, right? 5 9s are 45. What is left with 2? And you remember what was the sequence we are writing for the mixed fraction? Q R upon D. What is Q here? 9. Okay. So how you can write like here? 47 upon 5 will be equal to 9, and remainder is how much? 2 upon 5. This will be your answer in mixed fraction. Then you are having next question as 85 upon 11. So again you will go for the division, and 85 divided by 11. 11 7s is 77, and you will get 15 minus 7 is how much? 8. So again your answer is how much? 85 upon 11 will be equal to 7 8 by 11, right? Second question is convert into improper fraction. In this you are already having in the mixed fraction, and now you have to convert it into improper fraction. So how you will do? I think you all are knowing how to do it down. 3 by 7, this is your question. So we have to multiply these two terms, that is the whole part and the denominator, and then it will be added by the numerator. Okay, so we got 5 into 7 added by 3 upon 7. So you get 7 5s are 35 plus 3, 38 by 7, right? In this you are having 12 2 by 5. This will be again equal to product of these two, that is 12 into 5 plus 2 upon 5. So you get the answer as 12 5 is 60. 60 plus 2 is 62 upon 5. Yes. Now see the third question. Write in their lowest term. We are having the fraction here, and we have to write this fraction in the lowest term. So how you will do this? 60 upon 84. We have to see that by which number both the numbers can be divided. You know that both are coming in the table of 12. So we can directly divide numerator and the denominator by 12. 12 5s is 60 and 12 7s is 84. So we can get the answer over here, right? 5 by 7 is in the lowest term. But every time we are not getting the numbers as such that we can, by seeing only we can tell by which number these both can be divided. So what is the best method that we can get the answer in? To find the HCF of these two numbers. So let's find the HCF of these two numbers by division method. 338 divided by 78, right? So we'll get 78 4s is 312. When you will subtract, you will get 6 and 2. We have not got the remainder as 0. So again, it will be divided by which number? Above one. The previous divisor, that was 78. So it is 78 here. Again we will divide. 26 3s is 78. So we got the remainder as 0. As soon as we are getting the remainder as 0, that time whatever is the divisor, that will be the HCF of the given number. So HCF of these two numbers we got as 26. So these both numbers can be divided by 26. So let's do 78 upon 338 will be divided by, both can be divided by 26. And when you will divide 78 by 26, we will get 3. And when we will divide 338 by 26, we will get 13. So this is our lowest term. Okay. Now next question we are having is compare the fraction. Fraction has been given like first part 5 by 8 and 7 by 10. We have to see that which is greater. So what method we are following? Cross multiplication method. 5 by 8 and 7 by 10. So we will do what? We will do the cross multiplication. So we will get 5 into 10, 10 will go here and 8 will go there. Right? So we got 5 10s is 50 and 7 8s is 56. Which is greater? Obviously 56 is greater, means 7 upon 10 is greater than 5 by 8. Right? In this case, see, again numbers are big, then also the method will be same only. 6 upon 13 and 30 upon 52. Only denominator will change the place. Numerator is not changing place. Numerator is 6 here, so it will remain 6 here only. 6 into 52. 52 will go to the opposite side. And here 30 is already there because it is the numerator, and 13 will come here. Now 6 into 52 is how much? 12. 312. And 13 is 39 and with 1 0. Which is greater? Obviously 390 is greater than 312. So again this is greater, means 6 upon 13 is less than 30 upon 52. Okay. Now question number 5 we are having as arrange in ascending order. We have to arrange these fractions in the ascending order. You can see here all the fractions are like fraction because they all are having the denominator as 11. Right? So directly whatever number is very small, that will come in the first. So the solution for this is only we have to look at the numerator. Which is the smallest numerator? 3. So 3 upon 11 is the smallest fraction. After 3, what is the smallest? Obviously 7 is the smallest. So 7 upon 11, and then comes 12 upon 11, and then 16 upon 11. And the last we are having 27 upon 11. Means like a normal number what we are dealing, we have to deal with the numerators and do the arrangement of ascending order. Right? And if we are having numerators as the same, you can see every term is having or every fraction is having 17 as the numerator. Right? And denominators are different. So how we will do the arrangement? So if we are having different denominators, so we are going for the LCM method, right? But if the numerators are same, then directly we can write the arrangement. How so? Just opposite arrangement we have to do. The denominator, which is the biggest one, will be the smallest fraction. The denominator, which is the biggest one, that will be the smallest fraction, and we have to do the arrangement for the fraction. So which is the smallest one here? 17 upon 12, because 12 is the biggest in the denominator. After 12, which is the biggest? 9. So 17 upon 9 will come in the second position, and then we will go for the 17 upon 5, then 17 upon 4, and in the last 17 upon 2. So 17 upon 2 is the biggest fraction in the whatever is given over here. Okay. Now next question is arrange in descending order. We have already done with the ascending order. Ascending or descending order is clear to you. But let's see here. Here the fractions what we are having is 1 upon 3, 2 upon 5, 5 upon 6, 1 upon 15. So neither the numerators are same and not the denominators are same. So what method we have to apply? We have to make all the unlike fraction into like fraction by converting the denominator as their LCM. So first we have to find the LCM of the given denominator. So let's find the denominator LCM of 3, 5, 6 and 15. These are the denominators we are having. We can see here now numbers are more, maximum are going by 3. So 3 1s are, 3 2s are, and 3 5s are 15. So it is going by 5 1s are, 5 1s are. So what we got? 5 to the 15, 2s are 30. So LCM we have got as 30. So we have to make all the fractions having the denominator as 30. So let's make 1 upon 3 is equal to 1 upon 3. What we need to multiply in 3 to get the answer as 30, because we have to make the denominator 30. So 3 tens is 30. So 10 in numerator and denominator. So you get 10 upon 30. 2 upon 5 is equal to 2 upon 5. What we need to multiply to get the denominator as 30 again. 5 6 is 30. So 2 6 is 12. Right? Now next one is 5 upon 6. So in 5 upon 6 again we want denominator as 30. So 6 5 is 30. So we have to multiply numerator also by 5. 5 5 is 25. 1 upon 15 is equal to 1 upon 15 multiplied by which number, so that we are having the denominator as 30. So 15 2 is 30. So 2 only we have to multiply in the numerator. So 2 upon 30. Fine. Now we have to arrange this in descending order. So descending order means biggest to smallest. Which numerator is the biggest in this? You can see this is the biggest one. So this will be in the first position. Then you will get this in the second position. Then this will be the third and this will be the fourth. Right? We have put the marking over here. So that is up to you. You want to write these fractions first and then go for the original one, or directly also if you want. So you can write down. So ascending order, answer will be in ascending order. We got what we got. First position is which one? Which is the biggest one? 5 upon 6. So we will write 5 upon 6 first. Then which number is coming? 2 upon 5. So 2 upon 5. Then in third position which number we are getting? 1 upon 3. So we are writing 1 upon 3. And the last we got 1 upon 15. This is the smallest one. So this is your final arrangement. Okay. Sorry, it was descending and I have written here ascending. So this we have done the arrangement in descending order only. Fine. Descending order. We have done the arrangement in descending, but by mistake I have written ascending. So this is your answer. Okay. Now next question is find the sum. 2 upon 5 plus 3 upon 8. You can see that we are having different denominator, that is we are having unlike fractions to add. And when we have to add the unlike fraction, what is the first step we have to follow? We have to make take the LCM for the denominator. LCM of 5 and 8. We go for how much? 5 is 40. So 2 upon 5 plus 3 upon 8 will be equal to LCM we got as 40. So into what we need to multiply into? See, 5 8 is 40. So we have to multiply it by 8. Fine. Plus 3 into. In 8 what we need to multiply? 8 5 is 40. So in denominator we are multiplying by 5. So we have to multiply numerator also by 5. So we are getting here 8 2 are 16 plus 5 3 are 15 upon 40. So we got here 16 plus 15 will give you 31 upon 40. Which is in the proper fraction. So this will be our answer. Yes. Now next part of the same one, find the sum only. Second part is 2 2 by 3 plus 3 3 by 5. Whenever we are having the question we are having the mixed fraction. So what is the first step we have to follow? We have to turn up it into improper fraction. So change it to 2 by 3 plus 3 3 by 5, which will be equal to 3 to the 6 plus 2 is 8 upon 3 plus 3 5 is 15 plus 3 18 by 5. Now again we can see both are having different denominators, so we have to take the LCM for 3 and 5, and LCM of 3 and 5 is how much? 15. So 15 is the LCM and 15 is the LCM means 8 into 3 5 is 15. So 5 is multiplied in the denominator, so we have to multiply numerator also by 5 plus 18 into 5 3 is 15. So 18 into 3. So what answer you get? 8 5 is 40 plus 18 3 is how much? 54 upon 50, right? So by adding 40 and 54, what you will get? You will get 94 upon 15, right? But this is improper and we are not leaving the answer in improper. So what we will do? We will do it in the mixed fraction. 15 6 is 90. What is left with 4? 4 upon 15. So 6 4 by 15 is your answer. Okay. Now next question is find the difference. The system is same for subtraction also. When we are having different denominators, so we have to find the LCM for it. So again in this we are having unlike fractions. So LCM of 3 and 8 will go for 24. So 2 by 3 minus 1 upon 8. We'll have the denominator as 24 because that is the LCM they got. So 2 into. In 3 what we need to multiply to get 24? That is 3 8 is 24. So 8 we multiply with 2 minus 1 into what we have to multiply? 8 3 is 24. So we have to multiply it by 3. So your answer is 8 2 is 16 minus 3 upon 24. This will be equal to 16 minus 3 is how much? 30 upon 24. So this will be your answer. Okay. Now next question is 5 minus 1 2 by 3. So again we can see that one improper fraction we are having. So first step is that we will solve it into, we will turn up this into improper fraction. 3 1 is 3 plus 2 is how much? 5. 5 upon 3. Right? Nothing is here means it is having the 1s. And LCM for 3 and 1 will go for, nothing is there means it is 1. LCM of 1 and 3. It is how much? 3 only. So we got the LCM as 3. Right? Now 5 into what we have to multiply in 1? 3. So 5 3s are and minus. It is already having 3. So nothing we have to multiply 5. So we got 5 3s are 15 minus 5 upon 3, which will be equal to 15 minus 5 is how much? 10. 10 upon 3. But this is improper fraction, so we have to turn up this into mixed fraction. 3 3 is 9 and 1 is left. So 3 1 by 3 is your answer. Next is simplify. 2 by 3 plus 11 upon 6 minus 2 1 by 4. So we are having 3 terms and even we are having addition and subtraction both. So no matters, we will take LCM together, or before LCM we first have to turn up this into improper. So 2 by 3 plus 11 upon 6 minus 4 2 is 8 plus 1 9 upon 4. So we have to find the LCM of 3 6 and 4. LCM for 3 6 and 4. LCM of 3 6 and 4 will go for 12. You will get the LCM as 12. So what will happen? 12 will become the denominator. 2 into. What we need to multiply in 3 to get 12? 3 4s is 12. So we have to multiply it by 4 plus 11 into. We are having denominator here 6. So 6 2s is 12. So we have to multiply numerator also by 2 minus 9 into. What we are having here 4. So 4 3s is 12. So we have to multiply it by 3. So what answer we are getting? 4 2s is 8 plus 22 minus 27 upon 12. Right? And you know first we have to go for the addition. 22 plus 8 is how much? 30. And in the last term what we are having as minus 27. So 30 minus 27 upon 12. 30 minus 27 is how much? 3. 3 upon 12. But both are divisible by 3. So 3 1s are and 3 4s is 12. So 1 upon 4 is your answer for this. Okay. Yes, next question we are having is a piece of wire is of length 8 1 by 4 meter. It is cut into 2 pieces. Okay, that is the length of the total wire and it has been cut into two pieces. The length of one piece is 4 3/4 meter. What is the length of the other piece? Obviously, we have to do the subtraction to get the other part. So, total length or length of the total length of wire, total length of wire is equal to how much? 8 1/4 meter. And length of one piece, length of one piece of wire is how much? Given 4 3/4 meter. So length of other piece, so you can write down so here. So length of other piece will be equal to what? 8 1/4 minus 4 3/4 meter. That means 8 4 is 32 plus 1 33 upon 4 minus 4 4 is 16 plus 3 is how much? 19 upon 4. Both are having the same denominator. So numerator will directly subtract it. 33 minus 19 will give you how much? 4 and 1. 14 upon 4. In the lowest term, 2 2s and 7. Means we got 7 upon 2, which is improper. This will be equal to 3 1/2 meter. So this much wire will be the length of the other piece. Okay. That's it for today. Okay. Bye.